are you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to Athena Virtuous channel. Athena's here, and I am going to do astrology and or astrological prediction for each of the zodiac sign for the full moon in Sagittarius, which is going to happen tomorrow. I'm recording today's video on June the 10th, and it's about 1 p.m. my time, Eastern Standard Time. So anyways, guys, I'm going to start with the air signs, and obviously I'm going to start with Gemini because we are still in Gemini season, even though Jupiter has entered already into Cancer yesterday, but we're still in the Gemini season until June the 21st. So okay, let's start with Gemini, and as I said, I'm going to do the astro prediction as well as the some tarot reading. Is not going to be, hopefully, not that long, but anyways. So Gemini, happy birthday, Gemini. For the late-born Geminis or late-born gems. So Gemini. The full moon in Sagittarius, as you see on the chart, I'm gonna post the chart on the screen so you can see it. It's gonna happen in your 7th house. Okay. Okay. So the full moon is going to be at 20 degree and sorry, gems, I was looking at a totally different screen, not the full moon transit chart, but I'm back on the full moon transit chart. And as I said, the full moon in Gemini, in Sagittarius, or sorry, in your opposite sign, it's going to be at 20 degree and 38 minutes. It's literally in your 7th house. Oh geez, it's a full moon and it's in your 7th house, the house of partnership, all kind of partnership. Okay. Spousal, whether boyfriend, girlfriend, marital, partnership, or business partnership, or your known enemies. There is a full moon going on here. Your chart ruler Mercury just entered into Cancer. It's about 4 degrees and 41 minutes in Cancer on the 11th. And Jupiter just stepped into Cancer as well. Is going to be at 0 degree and 19 minutes in Cancer. Now the Sun is still in your house. And what else I see here? Sagittarius and Jupiter are forming a square, which is going to be perfected on the 15th. Neptune as well is forming a square because it's forming conjunction in Pisces. So, but let's go back to the full moon in Sagittarius. Now, the full moon is in opposition to the Sun, which is obviously that's what the full moon is. And the Sun is in your house, right? And the moon is on the opposite side of yours. The moon is actually forming a square also with the north node and a square with the south node, because the full moon is at 20 degrees, the north node 23 degrees as you see in the chart, and the south node in Virgo at 23 degrees. And these mutable signs are forming a square with you, Gemini. Okay, so there are lots of squares and they're all in mutable signs. Okay. I don't like this energy, Gemini. This just reminds me, because before I did yours, I did actually earth signs. Okay. And this just reminds me of Taurus reading. But anyways, going back to this full moon always is a culmination, is reaching a peak, is ending of a situation. Okay, a situation that reached the peak. Okay, so to be perfectly honest, okay, what I see here, there's something ending in your 7th house, whether it's related to your relationship with a partner, any kind of partnership, whether it's a spousal, whether it's business partnership, or it could be even some sort of legality going on with your with an open enemy, or your relationship with an enemy that is ending. Okay, you said that's it, I'm done with this, I'm moving on, I'm gonna let go. Okay, now what you need to understand is this will affect your money and income. Why I'm saying that? Because the moon in Sagittarius is under the rulership of Jupiter, which just left you and entered into Cancer. Okay, and the moon and Jupiter are in mutual reception, and I'm going to make a video for the general energies. Please watch that video, and I'm going to explain what mutual reception means. But technically it means that two planets, or planet and the moon and the sun, are in each other's sign that they rule. Okay, so in this case Jupiter rules Sagittarius, but it's in Cancer, and the moon rules Cancer, but it's in Sagittarius. So there's harmonious relationship between the moon and Jupiter. However, I see that because there is culmination and ending, and this gonna affect you, okay, and affect your source of income. So especially if it is ending of a business partnership, okay. But you gotta understand, Jupiter is abundance. Jupiter is exalted in Cancer and is going to expand in its, I guess, prosperity and abundance, okay? Because Jupiter will give abundantly to everybody and will reimburse the signs, or reimburse the humanity based off their perseverance, patience, endurance, and persistence, okay, and hard work. I'm not gonna lie to you, with the square between the moon and the north node and the south node, and all are immutable signs, okay. To me, this is a very complex dynamic, because it involves past karma, okay? So there, either you were dealing with a past karma, a karmic relationship that you need to let go of, okay, and move on, or you are going to deal with it now. So it's either you've already dealt with and you have to let go of, okay, and that's what the ending is, or this is something that's gonna open. Because whenever we have the moon, this means there's something fated, something is going to start, okay, or something is going to happen that's fated, okay, fated, that's destined, okay, it's fate, okay. But because it's squaring the north node and the south node, okay, and also the sun in your sign squares the north node and the south, so there is like a grand square here between you, the north node, or between the sun in your sign, the north node, south node, and the moon. So there's a grand square here. That's why I'm saying there is a very complex dynamic going on here, okay. I see that as though you're keeping something under the rug, something that you don't want to, something like you're keeping it secret, okay, you don't want to talk about, you don't want to reveal it to anybody, okay, and or as though you're under preparation of something, okay, and you keep it secret, okay. Maybe, okay, so you got the Queen of Feathers. I'm just going to keep this one. I don't want to pull so many cards, to be perfectly honest. Oh my God, I keep getting, the cards are flipping. Okay, So as I said, there is something you're keeping it secret. You're keep it close to your chest. You don't want to reveal it. You don't want to talk about it. It's like you have hidden agenda, okay? And maybe you're trying to start a new relationship, okay? Or either a business relationship after the ending that you've experienced, okay? Or something that you've had an opposition about, or some jealousy, enviousness, whatever, or competition, okay? And for that reason, you're starting something new and you don't want to reveal it to anybody, okay? But in any case, I see that you're hiding something, okay? Because you're scared of negative energies. Now, Uranus in your 12th house is forming a square with Mars in your 3rd house. Okay? Mars is in Leo, okay? And Uranus is in your 12th house, forming a square. I quite frankly see a shocking event, okay, or something that's related to hidden enemies is going to be revealed to you, and for that reason you're going to be confrontational, because the 3rd house, where Mars is technically being combative, confrontational, okay? And it's sort of communication. Or those enemies gonna be combative and confrontational with you. So this could be related to a business, or it could be also related to, other, or like a romantic relationship, okay? That's what I really see, okay? But whatever the challenges that you're going through because of the square between Uranus and Mars, that's gonna create chaos, okay? Particularly in your business life, which that's why I feel it's gonna be very impactful on you and your progress in your business, okay? And I'm going to pull some business cards, but let me see what are the obstacles that you're dealing with, okay? Because we also have Saturn sitting in your 11th house, in 11th house with Neptune, okay? Even though Saturn and Neptune technically are sextiling with you, especially with early born Gemini, but they are forming a square with Jupiter in your 2nd house. Okay, so that literally tell me that there's competition, okay? Competition related either to your business or related to your the money you earn, or the place where you work. Okay, so somebody's competing with you, somebody's trying or causing obstacles, limitations and restrictions to your business or source of income, okay, or the place where you work at. Once again, it could be competitors. I don't know, but anyways, so these are the oracle cards I got, which explains to me the obstacles that you're dealing with right now. I got unworthy, okay? I got fated to be alone. For some reason, I see that you are in a hermit mode. You are hiding. As I said, you are hiding, or there's something hidden, okay? You're trying to, or you have some hidden agenda, okay? Now we also have unlovable. Jeez, Is that how you feel, Gemini? I feel there's something shocking. Well, obviously, whatever happened, or the full moon, okay, it's happening in your 7th house and past trauma. Exactly. The moon is squaring your south node and your north node. So you're technically dealing with past life karma, okay, or past life trauma, or past trauma, okay? There's something, you're traumatized by something. There could be betrayal, okay? I see here Queen of Feathers. This is your energy, Gemini, because this is the Queen of Feathers, or Queen of, Queen of Swords in traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, okay? Abigail, the peacemaker, even though the Queen of Feathers, she's not a peacemaker. She says it the way it is, okay? She's very straightforward. She's very harsh person. She's a person who's been hurt all her life. She has basically a past trauma, okay? She's been traumatized and she's very experienced, and thus she's like has a heart of, or her ice heart, basically. She doesn't care. If she want to say something, she just say it. She doesn't care about anybody, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you, Gemini. This is very negative, okay? And I was trying to keep the reading short, but it looks like that you've been dealing with a person who is unworthy. Now you take the reading, or you take what's applicable to you, what resonates with you, and you leave the rest, release it. If you are a cross watcher and you're watching for Gemini, this is typically your energy, not Gemini. So you could be dealing with Gemini, and this is the Gemini you're dealing with, who's unworthy, who's treated you in unfair manner, made you feel being manipulative, treat you as though you're unlovable, you're not deserving, okay? And you are alone now. You're in a hermit mode. You're dealing with the dark night of the soul. You're going, you're being isolated. You're basically hiding from the outer world, okay? Because you're dealing with this past trauma, okay? So that's really what I feel. Let's see what the tarot says here. 5 of Feathers, 5 of Swords. You're literally being stabbed. I feel like there are exchange of heated arguments and profanity and words that really very hurtful words, okay? There's insult, exchange of insult, okay, and humiliation. Even if somebody, and there's betrayal, to be perfectly honest. And even if either you, Gemini, or the other person won this battle, it's a battle won based off betrayal, okay? Let's put it that way. You got the Ace of Greens and the Hangman. I quite frankly feel, okay, there was a fight over money. Yes, there is a fight over money. It could be over inheritance. It could be over a position, okay? Increase of income, whatever it is. And there was betrayal, okay? There's somebody who was dishonest and who's trying to win it at all cost, okay? Even if it means that this person gonna stab the other person, okay? Or they're gonna make up stories and lies about them and rumors just so that they win the position or they win the money. But the money is not coming yet. You're waiting for it. So there is a wait, okay? Something that's still, you can't get it. You can't put your hand on it, okay? You're still dealing with some sort of karma, some sort of, I don't know. Yeah. I feel like you are lonely at this point in time after this betrayal, okay? Yeah. You're like in hermit mode. You need to heal. You need to take care of yourself, okay? I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Gemini, that's what I see. Once again, this is a full moon in your 7th house. So I see loss. I see fighting okay, arguments, okay, and somebody severed ties with the other person. Now, this could have just happened, or this is in the works. But for lots of you, this have already happened. And now, once again, you're in a hangman and a hermit mode, okay, trying to heal, trying to look at the whole situation in a different, or take it from a different perspective. You need to practice radical self-acceptance and love yourself with all your flaws. If you feel that you're betrayed or you've been manipulated, okay, or unloved, then you need to practice self-love. As simple as that, okay? You deserve an amazing relationship. Take steps to heal doubts about yourself. All right, Gemini? You need to take time for yourself and heal your past trauma before moving on into another relationship. You are fated to be alone for a time, okay? For a time, for a period of time, or for the time being. You gave up on love because you think you are meant to be alone. That's not true. It could be only for the time being. You are alone, you're isolated, you're because you need to heal this past trauma. Okay, you need to forgive and let go. Okay, that's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope this resonates. Please share your experience with me. I have enabled the comments. I've disabled the comments before, but now they're enabled because I've been dealing with psychic attacks and I don't want to perceive any negative energy. So please share your comments as long as they are within the guidelines, the community guidelines. Share your experience so I can better connect with you energetically. Okay, I wish you a happy Jupiter in Cancer. Remember, Jupiter is going to compensate everybody based off their perseverance and their endurance. But first, you need to heal your past trauma, your past karma. You need to let go, and then you can move on. Okay, best of luck, Gemini. Hi Libra, how are you doing? Welcome to Athena Virtuous channel. This is Athena and I'm recording today's video on the 10th of June, just a day before the full moon in Sagittarius, which is going to happen in your third house, Libra. As I'm recording the video, Libra, I see 3:33 in the clock, so you need to watch what the angel number 333 mean. And I'm probably gonna, at the end of the video or of your astro predictions and tarot reading, I'm gonna give you a brief description or explanation of what angel 33 mean. Okay, so now the beauty about this is the full moon in Sagittarius is going to be in your third house, and it's at 20 degrees and 38 minutes. Now Jupiter is in your 10th house in Cancer. Cancer is your 10th house, and Jupiter is actually the ruler over it actually rules over the moon in your third house, and both of them are in mutual reception. Now Jupiter also rules over your 6th house, which is Pisces. Okay, so the full moon squares is actually forming a square with the north node and the south node in your 12th house. The south node is in your 12th house. It's at 23 degrees and 4 minutes, and the north node is actually in your 6th house. Okay, I actually feel, Libra, that there is going to be lots of agreements, could be contracts, could be lots of communication related to your status. Okay, because Mercury rules over the sun, which is in your 9th house, and rules over the south node, which is in your 12th house. Okay, so quite frankly, Libra, I see some of you either already relocated or moved or travel, or there is something along the lines of traveling, moving, relocating is in the works for you, okay? I see it happening very soon, but for quite a few Librans, I see that the move have already happened, okay? Or travel. It could be related to your school, seeking higher education, okay? Or it could be also related to your status, maybe elevation, or they're going to be elevation in your status once you move, okay? Or it could be also a job that you've been promoted for a job, but it involves travel, okay? It involves relocation, okay? Now, for some of you, I see that you are going to purchase a new car. Because you could have already get rid of your old car, okay? And quite frankly, I see it's going to be a really beautiful car, okay? Maybe right now you're shopping for a car. I see also plans in the works for you to advance in your status, okay? Once again, there could be a promotion coming up, okay? Because Jupiter in your 10th house, this is very promising for you, Libra, okay? This is abundance, this is prosperity, because it's in your 10th house. It's going to be in your 10th house for the next year until the end of June of 2026, and after that, it's going to move into your 11th house, okay? So this is literally abundance, prosperity coming your way. But this is going to happen once, I feel, once you move, or yeah, I feel there is moving, relocation, or travel involved in the whole story, okay? Now Saturn is sitting in your 7th house. It's forming conjunction with Neptune, okay? And Neptune obviously rules your 4th and 5th house. Sorry, Saturn rules over your 4th Capricorn and your 5th house, okay? And they are sitting in your 7th house right now. So this is actually testing you in your relationship, okay? Saturn in the 7th house, you got the 6 of Cups here, okay? Tells me that you're probably in a relationship with a person who's very authoritative, okay? Very controlling, to be perfectly honest, okay? But it's funny, it's sextiling with Pluto in your 5th house, okay? Whatever the case may be, this person who's sitting in your 7th house is actually forming squaring with Jupiter in your 10th house. So this person could be causing obstacle or trying to limit your progress or your elevation, or I don't know, I feel like this person is kind of a naysayer, a person who's trying to instill fear in you, as though make you feel like you're incapable of reaching a certain status or incapable of being independent. But I feel that you're gonna let go of that person, okay? However, that person, you're gonna overcome this codependency that's kind of controlling you in your 6th house, in your 7th house. I feel like you're gonna let go of that. You're gonna overcome this kind of toxic relationship, okay? I'm gonna read the cards that they flipped for you, okay? Venus, your ruler, is actually in your sorry Libra, I'm actually in your 8th house, okay? I'm looking at the chart in the screen in front of me, okay? And Libra and Venus is your ruler, okay? And Venus is going to form a sextile with Jupiter, and she's actually forming a sextile with Mercury, the ruler of your 9th and your 12th house. Once again, Libra, Venus is your ruler, and she's sitting now in your 8th house. So that tells me that there is a woman is going to be very supportive to you, okay? And she's going to help you to reach this promotion or the elevation in your status, whether it's related to promotion at your work or it's related to obtaining a higher degree, okay? This woman, because Venus brings abundance, okay? Venus is the lesser benefic, and she's sextile Jupiter. She's sextiling Jupiter, who's the greater benefic, and also Mercury. So there's going to be communication, and there is going to be some sort of agreement. This person could be a personal banker who's going to approve a loan for you, okay? Or is going to approve a student loan, or just a loan, okay? Or she could be your boss, or a person who's going to help you in your school, or a person, because she's in your 8th house. So I see that this person is going to bring money into your, because, you know, the 8th house is the shared resources house, right? So she's going to bring abundance, whether through the government or whether a partner, okay? But I feel it's a woman. Even if you are the person who's listening to this video is a female Libra, I still feel that this energy is the energy of a woman. Oh. I don't feel that's your energy. I feel that's an energy of a woman who's going to be very supportive for you, Libra. Okay? She could be a mother. For some of you, it's a mother. For others, it could be a sister. It could be, as I said, somebody who works in the government, or she's going to be a professor or something along those lines. But I feel that she's going to help you. She's going to be very supportive for you, Libra. Okay? And there is some sort of abundance going to come through this woman. I'm going to also pull an affirmation card for you, Libra. And I'm going to start reading your cards. Okay, so the affirmation I got for you, inner child healing. Inner child healing. I'm gonna read it at the end, but let's see the oracle cards. You got rushing, not committed, fear of loss, okay, and being cold. I feel like whatever Saturn and Neptune are doing in your 7th house it's like Saturn instills fear within us. It's an illusion, okay? It's not real. Fear is illusion, okay? You are fearful that you're gonna lose people in your partnership sector, okay? I feel like you are going to unallow those people to limit your abundance or to create any obstacle in your way, okay? Or create any sort of restriction. You are going to leaving some sort of relationship that was kind of a codependent relationship. Maybe initially you were fearful of losing those people, but now you got the courage to move on, and you're rushing to end this relationship. But I don't know. I feel even before you moved on, or you moved or relocated, you've had doubts. You've had some sort of insecurities, let's put it this way. But you have made up your mind quickly, and you've decided that you want to end this relationship, and you are not going to allow anybody to be restricting your advancement or your elevation, or be in the way of your abundance and prosperity. And you've decided to let go of those people who are technically sabotaging your progress, okay? You are not committing to them. You're leaving them behind. That's what I feel. I feel also that you overcome your insecurities and this fear that Saturn or a person who was in your partnership sector was very dominant and controlling. You overcome that person, okay? You are becoming cold, Libra. You are just you've decided to let go, as simple as that, okay? You decided to sever ties with those people who were sabotaging, once again, your progress. And you've decided not to commit to those people. It's funny, you got rushing, not committed, fear of loss, and being cold. I feel that you're being chased, Libra, by somebody because you've decided to let them go. That's exactly what the message I see here. You've decided to not to commit to whoever causing obstacle in your way, and you've decided to let go of them, overcome the fear or the fear of loss, and you moved on, and you just put your heart in the freezer. That's literally what I see, Libra. You moved on. You let go of the past, okay? This person could have been, I don't know, somebody you know for too long, because you got the Six of Cups right on top of fear of loss. So this person could be a family member or could be a friend from childhood. You got the Nine of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, love it, Six of Cups, and the Star. Exactly. You have been patient for too long in this relationship, and now you've decided to let go because you're chasing your dreams, your abundance. You got the Ace of Pentacles and the Star, okay? I'm gonna repeat the message again. You have overcome your fears, your insecurities. And now you've decided to move on from whatever a past relationship, a past life relationship, okay? Because you're looking after your dreams. You wanted to achieve your dreams. You are after your dreams, and I see you literally fulfilling your dreams, okay? I see that your dreams are coming true. You are getting the Ace of Pentacles. That could be a solid offer that's going to elevate your status, okay? And it's going to bring lots of money, abundance. It's a solid offer, okay? It's a tangible offer. That's going to make your dream come true. For others, it could be related, you're going to succeed. You're going to probably, as I said, some of you are students, not necessarily, some of you are young adults, and you're going back to school, and you are going to, pursue higher education, that's going to elevate your status once again. And you are going to be successful. Okay? So whatever the dream that you are chasing, I see it coming true. I see it that's going to happen within the next year and the year after. During Jupiter is in your 10th and then moving into your 11th house. Okay? Now, the oracle message I got, or the affirmation I got for you is inner child healing. I honor and nurture my inner child, tenderly healing the wounds of the past and embracing the pure joy and innocence within me. I release any pain or burdens, allowing my inner child to flourish and infuse my life with boundless happiness. This is very beautiful message. Inner child healing. Okay? As I said, Libra, you were afraid of losing someone or of being abandoned, but you have to take the chance. And look, the fear of loss literally came under the Six of Cups. In fact, I see that you are winning. Okay? You can't hurry love. The right one is coming in perfect divine timing. Don't rush. The right person is gonna come in perfect divine timing, Libra. Okay? So, that's what I have for you, Libra. Before I end this reading, let me tell you, because remember, when I started this reading, it was 3:33 on the clock. So let me read what's angel number 333 mean. 333 is a sign of positive energy, divine guidance, and the alignment of mind, body, and spirit. According to numerology, it encourages creativity, optimism, and intuition, and often signals a period of growth, balance, and abundance. Seeing 333 can be a reminder to trust your intuition, embrace opportunities, and take action with confidence. Remember also that the full moon in Sagittarius is actually in your 3rd house. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Libra. I wish you best of luck, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi, Aquarius. Okay, so the full moon is actually in your 11th house. Okay, and the actually it sextiles with you, even though it's a full moon. So even if there is some sort of culmination, ending, or peak moment, it still sextiles with you. Now, Uranus, your ruler, is actually in your 4th house. And it squares with Mars in your 7th house. Jeez, Aquarius, what's going on? Oh my God. This is a square between fixed signs, just similar to you, okay? Because you're a fixed sign as well. And these are angular houses, so they're squaring with you as well. So, and Mars in your 7th house, that tells me that there is a big, gigantic argument, okay, going on in your 7th house, either with your business partners, or your wife or husband, or even boyfriend, girlfriend, because the 7th house is a committed relationship, okay? It doesn't have to be marriage, but it's a committed relationship house, okay? Usually. If you're not married, you're telling me you're young, whatever, then this is maybe your parents, okay? But there's arguments in the 7th house. It could be also with your enemies. There is a fight and there is an urge from you, Aquarius, to end this relationship because you're ruled with Uranus, and I see you doing something very disruptive, okay, with this person who's arguing with you or causing chaos in your life, okay, because you're not happy. You're not happy, Aquarius. I feel you're rebellious. You're more rebellious than sorry, not Cancer, than Aries, because Mars rules Aries, and both of you have very similar energies, okay? So yeah, I feel that you're gonna do something that's unpredictable, okay? Something very disruptive. It could be something related to you're probably ending a relationship with friends, because this full moon is actually in your friendship sector or the group that you belong to. So there could be arguments with friends, or some groups you're gonna sever ties with them, or you're gonna end relationship with them because you've decided that, or you've seen that there is some sort of hidden agenda from those people to betray you, okay? Or there's something hidden because it's a moon at the end of the day, right? You something revealed to you, something was exposed, okay? And you've decided to sever ties with those people, okay? These people could be causing chaos even with your partner, okay? Making up lies, stories, okay, which actually cause a confrontation between you and a partner. Now Jupiter is in your 6th house, so that tells me that there is something new, a new group that you're going to belong to, or you're going to join, because the 6th house is the house of co-workers, is the house of new schedule, new routine, and it's going to be abundant, it's going to be prosperous. It could be also related to your health, okay? So you probably decided that you're going to take care of your health and wellness and well-being, basically. And you have noticed that the people that you've been with for too long, they're actually causing obstacle towards you, or they're actually outdated type of people, okay? And they're just not in alignment with you. You feel like that they're not your soul tribe. They're not like-minded people. They're just stressing you out, okay? They're causing too much stress and depression. So you've decided to let them go because you want to take care of your well-being. You want to take care of your, I guess, your psyche. And you don't want to be stressed out by those people anymore, okay? So that's why you're letting them go. Now, whatever the disruptive event that's going to happen in your 7th house, okay, which is also affecting your 4th house, the house of your family, okay, so there could be argument between your spouse and your family, or a family member, or there's argument related to, for example, your spouse doesn't want to be with you where your family is, or something along those lines, or some family member, okay? I see there's a fight, there's argument between your personal house or your spouse and your family. I don't know why I'm repeating myself, okay? Yeah, that's what I see, quite frankly. Oh, you got so many oracle cards related to your relationship, or the obstacles that you're dealing with in your relationship. So yeah, whatever the case may be, I feel it's going to be for your for a valid reason, okay? I do see that you're going to intervene and you're going to cut ties either with family or with the person who's causing chaos with your family, even if that person either a spouse, or it could be also a business partnership, or it could be an enemy. As simple as that. Could be an enemy, But I see you taking an action, okay, to let go of, that person, either the enemy or a person from your family, or a person who's actually making up lies and stories related to your family, or to cause, you know, a disruption in your family life or with your family. Okay, okay, let's see. But let me tell you, Leo, whatever you're gonna do, whatever the friendship that you're gonna let go of, or because I see one of your friends is making up rumors and stories about you, okay? That's causing chaos in your family house, okay? Or between you and a family member. So whatever it is going to be irreversible. You can't reverse. Whatever happens, it's going to be final. That's what I see, to be perfectly honest, okay? Okay, one more card for Aquarius. By the way, I have my North Node in Aquarius, and I feel this resonates with me. Just one more card for Aquarius. And I'm sorry guys if you hear noise, because the laundry room is literally outside my room, okay? And yeah, so, and my son just started the dryer, and I don't know why it's making that noise, but we'll see. Anyways, let's start with, let's see what the cards have for you. You have the Justice, and you have Two of Chalices, or Two of Cups. You have Four of Chalices, Queen of Candles, Justice, and Two of Chalices. And your Oracle, you have Eye Candy, Confusion, Settling, Stuck in the Past, and Too Passive. I'm telling you, Leo, you are dealing with a passive-aggressive person, either in your friendship sector or a partnership, business partnership, or even your spouse. Someone is very passive, okay? Someone is literally making you feel like you're bored, you're fed up, you're sick and tired of the situation, and you just want to let go, because I feel that there is new person is entering in your house, or in your it could be business, okay, or it could be on a romantic level. I see new relationship or agreement or contract or commitment. Whatever this commitment is, it is going to be new, okay, and it's going to be related to your 6th and 7th house, because Jupiter is entering into your 6th house. So that's joining new groups, okay? And I see new agreements. For some of you, you're getting a new job, okay? You're signing a new contract related to your job. You're going to be joining new co-workers. And I see that Justice is going to be to your favor, okay? And somebody, I feel that the Queen of Candles is your energy, because this is literally a fire. No, why I say for some reason, okay? Oh my goodness. No, I don't. Okay, quite frankly, okay, let me reverse that. You are dealing with a fire sign, and you, this is Four of Cups. Look at you here, sitting sick and tired of this person, like there's some sort of confrontation with this person, okay? You're face to face. It's like you're telling this person, she's holding her wand, and she's telling you, I do what I want to do. She seems to be very arrogant, okay? But you are facing her and you're telling me, I'm sick and tired of you. I just want to let go. I don't want to be dealing with you anymore. And once again, I see that Justice is going to be to your favor, and you are going to be joining new groups. You're going to sign new contract, new agreement. You're going to enter new commitment, okay? Now, for some of you, I'm talking to, this is a business partnership. For others, and that doesn't have to resonate with everybody. Some of you, maybe one or two, this is a same-sex relationship, okay? You can just release it if it doesn't resonate with you. I feel that there's one person or two, you are into a same-sex relationship. For others, this is a business commitment. For others, you're getting into, regardless of it's the same sex or whatever, it is a new commitment, whether it's business or romantic, okay? But you are settling. You are settling, okay? Means there is a new contract is going to be signed. You were stuck in the past, okay? You were, but you are letting go because you're dealing with a very passive person. You're letting go of that relationship. You were very confused how to deal with this person. But once again, you're letting go, okay? I feel for some of you, you were in this relationship because this other person, now for some of you, it's a romantic, okay? And this person, because the Queen of Wands, okay? She's a beautiful person. Let's put it this way. She's very attractive, okay? She exudes beauty, she's attractive. I don't know how else I can explain it, okay? And what made you stuck in this relationship? Because you are physically attracted to this person. But you need to look at the people or find beauty that's beyond the physical appearance, okay? Look into inner beauty. Forget about the surface, because there are a lot. This person is very passive aggressive and very controlling. That's what I see. But you are letting go of this person. I feel that you are stuck with this person because of physical attraction between both of you, okay? Now let me just pull Love Oracle card, and these cards can be we can read them in both, like they are reversible, okay? So let's see what's gonna come for you, Aquarius. Okay, just one, not so many. And you got healing marriage. Oh wow, see? Healing marriage. See through illusions, navigate dangers, and find solace in therapies and guidance. So for some of you, you are trying to heal your marriage, okay? Just one affirmation card for you, Aquarius. And you got healing relationship. Once again, healing marriage and healing relationship. With a profound self-reflection and boundless compassion, I embark upon the healing journey of past relationships that have caused me pain, liberating my spirit from the shackles of resentment. I shower forgiveness upon myself and others, basking in the radiant embrace of love and reconciliation. Okay? So, you are literally dealing with a spousal relationship, either marriage, committed relationship. For others, because not all Aquarians are married or in a committed relationship, it's a business partnership. So, there is reconciliation for some of you. For others, you're going to enter a new relationship, okay? So you take what's applicable to you and you release the rest, okay? Aquarius, that's what I have for you. Best of luck. And I'll see you in the next one.